Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel, and I'm just starting out here on YouTube. This is my second video, and today we are going to be doing an unboxing of Boxycharm Luxe. So much love for Boxycharm. Kind of become a Boxycharm addict. It's a great way to expand your beauty routine, your skincare routine, try out different products without spending a fortune on them, because anybody that knows high-end retail cosmetics and skincare costs a mini fortune, of which I used to dump all the time. I mean, I still do a little dumping here and there, but you know, it's pretty much like a Sephora junkie for 7 or 8 years, transitioned over to Ulta. It's a whole different topic for a different video. But if you like this video or you like content that includes about makeup, skincare, hair, you name it, we go over beauty products here on this channel. But I also, over the last couple of years or so, have been really into this kind of spiritual journey as well. And so I came up with this idea for the foundation of beauty, not just being about, let's talk about outside, how we take care of ourselves, you know, having beauty products that make us feel better about ourselves, but also having an internal dialogue, an internal growth moment, so that we can kind of connect and marry the two of them, right? Because it is never a bad thing to want to do your hair, want to do your makeup, want good skincare. You're just taking care of yourself. But if your conceptualized idea is that by having that makeup, by having that hair, by having those skin products, you are inherently more worthy or more attractive, there's the problem. There's the disconnect. It should be something that's an added bonus to how you feel about yourself, but that you feel internally accepted no matter what. So at the end of every video, I go through either a daily thought, quote, affirmation, something just to kind of connect us also to that inner aspect of us, give us some food for thought for the day, for the week, something to kind of also be internally working on ourselves in a very easy fashion that we can do. So let's get into it. We're gonna do the intro and we're gonna unbox this puppy.
We got this time in this life, in this life. Oh, don't forget the love that we find in this life.
They do a quarterly Boxy Luxe. This puppy is like, you see the sizes. We're editing our language. See the sizes, bad boys. So it is worth anywhere from $200, $250. Sometimes they can put up to over $300 worth of stuff in this box. And it takes over your base. So if you have a base and a premium every month, they come every quarter. So every 3 months. Yes, Rachel, 12 divided by 4 is 3. Every 3 months, they will send you the base box as an upgrade. And that's basically what Luxe is. It's a base plus the added benefits of the Luxe. And Luxe tends to also not just focus on makeup and skincare. It does lifestyle. You get to choose 2 products out of every box rather than 1 product. Okay, I'm like a kid in a candy store. I haven't opened this because we need to do it with you. Okay, so let's just... You're like, yes, Rachel. We'll be chit-chatting. It's hard because most of the people that usually probably, like me, I've watched unboxings before and I'm like, hustle up, Buttercup. But then there's other people that have never seen it before. So, you know, maybe in the future I don't talk about it as much just because... maybe everyone's seen it. We'll see. See if anyone's actually even interested in what I have to say. And I'm just gonna pull it out because I'm super excited because this was the spoiler that I really wanted. Barbarella. Again, don't say things really well. I've never had this brand before. I just love eyeshadow palettes. Hi, I'm Rachel and I'm an addict, and I own probably more eyeshadow palettes than eyeshadow palettes. Wow. Okay, first impressions is that there is a freaking ton of shimmers, which I do like shimmers. Kind of wish it was a little bit more balanced, but there's also just a ton of neutral shades. Kind of move it around. Maybe you can see it. Hopefully you got some action. Which I'm a huge neutrals, purples kind of girl. Sometimes I venture outside my comfort zone and do things that I'm not very comfortable with, but ooh. First thing standing out to me is this color Dean. St. Patrick's Day. I kind of forgot to mention, yeah, this box is white with green lettering. First time I've ever seen Boxycharm come. I think it's really cute. I like that they ventured outside of their space and went with something different, because usually it always comes in a black box with white writing, and that's super cute. All right, I'm super soaked. I wanted this eyeshadow palette. I got a bajillion new things to try out. And it always comes with these little inserts. Obviously, we're in March, so lucky. Looks like, oh, it's B Beauty London. And then it's the Barbarella eyeshadow palette. So Barbarella is the name of the palette, not the company. I feel like I knew that too. I just have... That's me. Retails for $50. Yeah, I'll have to probably do like a review and actually try out some of these colors. Kind of contemplated whether I should just open the box and like try things out for you guys. Swatching it, it's hard to build a color. Even just going for kind of a medium one here. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they don't go on beautifully on your eye. You can't never trust a swatch. Rule number 1. Okay. Yes. They just started rolling out Dominique Cosmetics. I knew that they were going to be coming. And I was hoping. There's a couple things I hate buying. I don't like buying mascara because it's a staple. It's like I just need mascara. So every time I get like a mascara in my box, I'm like, thank God I don't have to go out and buy it. Also, again, another problem of having too many mascaras. I had to give some away that I've never used to my friends. And they're very grateful because, again, it's a staple product. So lip liners kind of have the same feeling about them. I don't go to Ulta or Sephora and just go... lip liner. So when I can get it for super cheap in my box and I like it, then that, ooh, creamy. Yes, baby. That's a really good color too. It's a little darker. This is not in this box. This is just me being ridiculous and forgetting to wash off my hand before I did a back-to-back video. This Dominique Cosmetics Creamy Fill, definitely agree with that. Has vitamin E in it. We love vitamin E. Keeps lips pillowy soft. Everybody likes pillowy soft lips. Demi matte finish, lightweight and breathable. You'll forget you're wearing it. Awesome. Retails for $18. And like I said, I don't get super excited about spending $20 freaking dollars on a lip liner. But I also like a bougie life, so when I can have bougie life for cheap, that is like my forte. And I think that's my problem. Why I've become such a Boxycharm extravaganza lady. This is one of the choice items that I picked because I'm not a special person. I don't have any PR. This is just my honest opinion. Boxycharm. Not getting paid to do this. Just loving it. I picked this one, which is it's just cute. It feels sturdy. For my brushes, I currently have a brush holder, but it slopes down on one side and they like to fly out of there at any given moment. My vanity needs a whole makeover. Okay, we're gonna have like Rachel's makeover vanity edition here. I initially was gonna pick the Soleil hair brush straightener, but then I realized the choice was for a mini, and I got too much hair for a mini, so Mama just went and bought her Soleil straightener on the pop-up sale. Okay, I'm so excited right now. This is another spoiler that came out a couple of days ago, and I really wanted this. So, whenever I do my foundation, I use a beauty blender, and I used to be like one of those people. I was like, why do I need to buy all these brushes and these weird egg-looking things? Why do I need to do that? I just put it on my fingers. And then when I started doing beauty blending with my sponge, game changer. Game changer. So I was really excited about this product, actually. It came from Beauty Bakery, which I love their eyeshadows. Not these ones are sponges. Come here, boy. These any sponges, but love their eyeshadows. Oh, how cute they are. It's like Easter happiness in a basket. You get freaking 6 of these, and like the original beauty blender costs like 20 bucks per little spongy sponge. So 6 of them. This would be like $120 if I like went to Ulta and just bought like 6 sponges. And I paid $50 for this box. So I mean, we already had the box paid for with the eyeshadow palette. So this is just extra, 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 extra. Like, that's what's crazy about Boxycharm. You just like pays for itself. So I'm super excited about these little blending eggs. I was really surprised too, because other people said that these blending eggs were going for $18, which, even if they were selling these, like, I would be stoked about paying $18 for 6 blending sponges. Like I said, they're normally like 20 bucks a piece. I thought that you can spend $18 and get this many. I would have already been super stoked about it in the store. Now I just got it as free, basically. Box already paid for itself. That's awesome. Okay, yep. And we've been getting teased about this for months. Like, months. It's been, I think back in November and December, we first started talking about this Glow Recipe hyaluronic acid. And I honestly thought that it was going to come out in February because, like, it's pink. But I'm stoked to get it either which way. I love Glow Recipe. I live by hyaluronic serum. Now, I have kind of like combination skin. I have like all the fun aspects of my skin. It's like there's different continents on the same playing field. Hyaluronic acid, pretty much any form you can get in it is going to help ensure all that moisture. So if you have dry skin, hyaluronic acid. You have oily acne skin, hyaluronic acid. And you're like, but I'm greasy. Why do I need this? Because you do. Because a lot of times our skin gets inflamed and breaks out, and it overproduces oils because you're not actually giving it enough oils. It's kind of the same thing with your hair when they talk about, you know, not washing your hair. Maybe you only wash your hair like twice a week. That's what I do. Luxe. Because after a while, your hair, I used to get greasy after just one day of not washing my hair, and I get days and days and days out of my hair now because it kind of went through a cycle where it started realizing that I didn't have to overproduce oil because you were already supplying it with moisture, if that makes sense. So I'm super excited about this. I just went on a really long tangent about hyaluronic acid. My bad. Oh. Okay, am I just like... How do you get it out of here? Is there like a push? There's no push. You just... I'm so confused right now. Did I like screw this? Okay, maybe I screwed this up. Maybe it was like, it's just a pull off. Okay, yes. Anyways, moving along. I do it on the other hand here. So definitely don't twist it off. It's a pump. Oh yeah. I use Farsali's hyaluronic acid right now in Quench. This feels really nice. Doesn't have like a ton of scent. It's really light, kind of floral-y. It's not bad. I'm definitely going to be using it once I'm done with my Farsali. I'll try this puppy out. It'll probably have to come out in a review later because you really have to use the product for like a month in order to know whether or not it works. This one is $42. Yeah, Glow Breastfeeding can be expensive, and that's why I said I love Boxycharm. You just get all this great stuff. I had a feeling I was going to get this. Tower 28. I've never used this brand, but I looked it all up on Sephora because I had a feeling I was going to get it, and it had amazing reviews. Like, it was either 4.5 or like 5 stars with like hundreds of reviews of people saying this was kind of their holy grail toner. Really helping with inflammation. There was a lot of people that posted like befores and afters, and I get a lot of redness. So I'm actually super stoked. TLC for stressed out skin. 100% natural. Clinically proven, dermatologist tested. Use AM/PM on freshly cleansed skin. I said this in my last video. I must say in this video too. If you're not using a toner with your skincare routine, you need a toner. It doesn't have to be this toner. Base it off your own needs, but toners they're a necessary evil. I mean, I'll spritz it on my face, but it straight up smells like a chlorinated pool. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is an unsponsored video. I have enough products on my face that smell nice. We can put a little YMCA in the mix. This had great reviews, so we're gonna try it when we're done getting through all the other product I already own. Tower 28 Daily Rescue Spray retails for $28. Safe for all skin types. I'm so excited. I was hoping I would get this. So where'd you go? Funny story is I got my TheraBox that I just did my first box unboxing on this channel. And it's by the same exact company, only it was the other, like the red one. Okay, where it is, but it makes sense because they send theirs out later. So theirs was for February, so it's red, and then this one is gold because it's March and we're doing the gold thing. But it's AMNH Kiss the Stars 24 karat gold lip plumping mask. Okay, hold on. See? I got this one from TheraBox. I just literally unboxed it, and it's by the same company. This one's called Watermelon Sugar High, and this one's Kiss the Stars. This one, it just smells like watermelon, and it's sparkly. And then this one is from Boxycharm. Ooh, peppermint. Okay, watermelon, hella peppermint. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at it. Okay, go ahead and spell it. So I'm super excited. I got more lip mask than lip mask. Retails for $42. Because in TheraBox, interesting, same company, but in TheraBox, the watermelon sugar high one retails for $15. But then the one they gave us in Boxycharm retails for what, $42, they said? Yeah. I wonder what the difference is. I mean, they literally have almost the exact same ingredients This one has peppermint. This one has watermelon flavoring. This one has 24 karat gold in it. This one doesn't. So, if it's got the same ingredients besides those, then you're paying $42 instead of $15 because you're getting gold flakes in it, which, bougie life, we got it for super cheap in our box, so I love that. Would I go out and pay $42 for a lip mask because it has gold in it and peppermint as opposed to watermelon? Definitely not. But I'm super stoked. And now we got those. Maybe I'll try them both. Let you guys know. Last one actually was a choice item. And I picked the Pure 4-in-1 Correcting Primer. It's anti-blemish and mattifying treatment. I'm really specific with my primers, and you should be too if you use foundation, because it really matters what your top ingredients are for whether it's like a silicone base versus a water base. Water base is usually going to be fairly liquidy. Silicone bases are going to be a lot denser and thicker. But if you're trying to use, like, majority of foundations use silicone as their outer section of it. I'm not going to go on a whole explanation, but basically it's mostly like silicone on the outer side with water in the inner part of it. And so if you then try to put a water-based with a silicone-based foundation, it's going to cake and it's going to crack on you. There's no amount of beauty blending little sponges that are going to fix that. So when you're like, why is it like that? Why am I caking? Might not, everyone likes to blame, oh, you put too much makeup on your face. That's really not the case. It kind of just depends. Let's see. It's got 1% salicylic acid. Okay, yeah, it has water and dimethicone. So most likely if dimethicone, which is a silicone, is in the top 4, then that means it's going to have an outer of a silicone, which means it's going to, yep, okay. Yeah, it has a silicone base to it, which is great because majority of the foundations I use are silicone based, so it will prevent any kind of caking and cracking that went on. I've been pretty impressed with them. This one retails for $33. So, yeah, that is awesome. Let's calculate this bad boy. Okay, y'all, got our total. Today's box. $265. I paid $50 and got all this product. And I think that's what the greatest part for me, why I just genuinely love Boxycharm, is that I get to try all these different types of products, things that I would never spend $42 on, and just get to have fun, experiment, see what happens. I highly recommend the subscription box. They're guidance for love cards. I got them from Mama Underwonder, I think is how you say it. I really like their store. It's a little store out of California, and I really enjoy it. And one of the cards that I picked that I feel like is so prevalent for us right now. We've been in COVID for over a year now. Our lives have all changed dramatically, and the card I picked for us for our spiritual growth is acceptance, because I feel like that's a huge part of it. A huge part of accepting ourselves and accepting the world around us is honestly really does have to do with control. Are you willing to relinquish control? So much of everything we do, we just feel like I have to be in control of my life. And if I'm not, then it leads me into anxiety, leads me into depression. I can't focus, I can't concentrate. And it's about learning to just be comfortable rolling the waves. You're not going to have a time period in your life that there's not just waves hitting you all the time. So I wanted to go over this with you guys. Just a quick reading from this book, which is Acceptance. If you are willing to live in acceptance, your existence cannot be controlled. Being in control all the time can only result in exhaustion and anxiety. Yeah, see? You don't need to perfect imperfections. The situation or person that you are currently dealing with only wants to be accepted. Also, a really good note, right? When people come at us and they're very anxious, they're stressed out, they may snap at us, be mean at us. And we often think, wow, that person's really rude. Maybe they are, but more likely than not, it's not about you. Sometimes it's about you. Maybe you did something to piss that person off. Always a good idea to internally dialogue and see if you had some faults in it. But a lot of times it's other people's anxieties that they're just kind of spewing out at you all over the place. The battle lies within, The windmills of your mind may make you blind to the current moment. As long as you keep trying to bend the situation to your own will, you are living in an illusion. Playing a game with rules only you have set. When your only point of view is set in stone, your ego will co-create stories to stir up a fight. Accepting your circumstances as they are does not necessarily mean that you agree with them completely. I feel like that's a big point for this year, right? Just coming to this notion of acceptance of the way that things are doesn't mean that we have to agree with it or agree with everybody. It just means that you're willing to relinquish that control and be satisfied and happy. Love that. But it does mean that you are open to possibilities. From this open place, you can begin to create changes. When you are fully present in the moment, you have the power to surrender all that is. You don't need to think, steer, control, calculate, or manipulate a situation. You have the freedom to just observe. Put aside your judgments, fears, and feelings for a while. Through acceptance, you stop the cycle of unnecessary drama. Give up control and surrender fully to your true reality. Allow yourself and the opportunity to awaken and see each other for who you truly are. It is in the space of acceptance where true connection becomes a possibility. I feel like that's just so deep. And I picked this one because it just really seemed to kind of hone into what I really wanted to accomplish with this channel, which is not just get to discuss all these fun products that I just really enjoy. It's about also reminding ourselves in the meantime to do some inner work and live a more fulfilling life, externally and internally. And it's been a hell of a year, and we've all gone through this rocky transition into COVID. It's been this way for a long time. Or maybe you went to the store for this one item and it was out, or maybe you had to spend 4 to 5 hours on the phone with Comcast or Cigna or anything else that just creates so much frustration and anxiety, and you're about ready to just pop out of your skin because you're just like, I can't deal with this anymore. What you're dealing with is actually feeling like you're out of control. You can't get control of the situation. Every time you try to do something, something else is blocking you. And it's sometimes just learning to take a deep breath in that moment and tell yourself, I'm upset because I can't control something. I'm willing to let it go. And being okay with that. It's hard. It is not an easy task. How do you go from like, some homework for the week. Try it out. See if you can get yourself to a point where maybe your life isn't so dictated by anxiety because you've just learned to accept. Anyways, thank you for coming to my channel. So sorry it's so long-winded. I'm gonna work on some things. I'm just new, starting out, so I got a little bit of the ramblies. But anyways, I hope you have a great day and enjoy yourself. Bye, beauties.